What's up, YouTubers? It's your boy Charles Maurice, bringing it back with another video, and today's topic is how to survive working in retail 101. Now, I've been in retail for about 5 years, and there's like about a good 3 seasons where it gets really busy and it's like crazy, and the mall is just jam-packed, and that's holiday, back to school, and tax time, which we're approaching on tax time now. So here are my 5 tips on how to survive working in retail, at a mall, at an outlet, you name it. Tip number 1 actually starts at home, because my first tip is to be ready and to leave 5 to 10 minutes earlier. If you know that it's going to be busy, and if it's the holiday season, back to school or tax time, you know that you probably should get to the mall or get to your job or get to the retail store as fast as you can, just because you know the parking lot is going to be crowded. So I would suggest leaving 5 to 15 minutes early, depending on how far you live from your job, just so that you can get there in a timely manner. Which brings me to my second tip, tip number 2. Tip number 2 is the parking lot is going to be madness. There's no way of getting around it. You're not going to get your normal close parking spot. It's going to be time for you to actually park maybe a little further, walk your lazy butt just a couple more steps so that you can get to work on time. Tip number 3, not 6, but 3. Tip number 3 is very important, I think, because it saves you money and it also saves you time. So tip number 3 is pack your own lunch. Now, I know this might sound like, oh, I'm not in grade school, yada yada yada, but you gotta realize, if you're going to be working a 7-hour, 6-hour shift, you're only gonna get a 30-minute lunch break. And if the mall is crazy busy, that means you're only gonna have a 30-minute gap. So 20 minutes of that 30-minute break is going to be probably waiting in line or deciding what you want to eat. The next 10 is you walking back into the store or sitting in your designated area to eat, which is only leaving you approximately 5 to 7 minutes to actually scarf down your food, which is not good for you. Number 4 is also important. It's pretty much just to remain positive. There is going to be a lot of people with negative attitudes that may come into the store, and it's just really important to make sure that you remain positive and that you have a good attitude, and try to smile, try to get a good night's sleep, and try to just be the best you can be and help people. Is pretty much how I could sum it up. Tip number 5 is don't sweat the small stuff. Don't take anything that any kind of customer says personal, because they don't know you from a can of paint. So if a customer is cussing you out, or they're mad at you for this and that or the other reason, it's important to realize, like, hey, they might have just called you out your name, but at the end of the day, they don't know you from a can of paint. Don't take it personal. Don't sweat the small stuff. And that is going to sum up this video. Make sure, if you guys like this video, that you give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button down in the left hand. It's somewhere down there. You guys know where it is. Make sure you guys please subscribe. I'm really trying to work on my channel and to build it up. So I appreciate all 27 of my new followers. I went from 24 to 27 in a week, so I appreciate. Shout out to all 3 of my new followers. I appreciate it so much, and I'll see you in the next video.